welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. So one thing I just wanted to share is my digitally created socks of both of my furry little children. Butcher, you want to come over here? Also realized that this channel is going nowhere with my below average looks and even lower than average personality. So everyone wants to see the dogs, so they're going to definitely be a part of all of our videos here if I really want to achieve YouTube stardom. So what I've also found out is that Finley has a love-hate relationship toward hockey. So she loves the puck. But then she doesn't like the stick. Love-hate relationship. I'm not really sure what's going on, but well, what about this? Does this make you happy? Does this make you happy? Okay, I'm done. Okay, yeah, no, she has the puck and she's happy. So, anyway, confusing times for her as well. And Cal just doesn't really care about anything. So, she does like laps, so I'm sure she'll come around when we start the stretching routine today. So we're gonna do a stretch routine, and then tomorrow I'm gonna post. I already have it made and built out and everything, and videotaped. So I'll be releasing on the ever-growing YouTube channel tomorrow's workout, which will be higher intensity. It'll be a good, not exactly like a Saturday would be in here, but a good one that you can do at home that'll be sort of equivalent to a Saturday, and then I'll give other suggestions on how to make it longer or make it more difficult, that type of thing. So what I usually do for our stretching routine is I go nice and wide, kind of work on the legs, the hips, the groins, the IT band, the quads, kind of everything, and just kind of get everything loose. I usually do like 30-35 seconds with each hold. So I try and do both legs twice with every move if I have time. Obviously, if you're in a bind and you want to go faster, just do it once. But I usually just do a quick shake, kind of get that blood flowing through. Stretching always helps if you have cool socks to look at, so I suggest to go get your pets put on your socks, because it just makes it more fun to do stretching routines. So we'll lean to one side. I like to pull the toes toward me, hits the calves more. Make sure your leg is nice and straight and against the floor. Get a good pull, and then once you get a good pull with the calf, you're going to bring the chin down closer to the kneecap. So all the way down. Get a good hold. Hey, you chewing on? Then I like to arch it up and over. Get the side obliques. Get a good stretch there. And get a good hold. Then I usually pop up, and then I go even lower the second time. So all the way down, get nice and intense, get a good stretch hold, arch that arm up and over. Now I like to just crawl it out front and just kind of work your way slowly over to your other leg and do the same exact thing on the other side. Pull that calf, pull those toes toward you, make sure the leg is nice and flat. Get the chin down low, arch the other arm up and over, hit the other side obliques. Then once you've done both sides, good 35 seconds twice on both, then you walk it out to the front. And I just try and walk my fingers away. Walk them away, continually trying to pull your chin closer to the floor. then I release, then you go lower for about 15 seconds, and then even lower for the remaining 15. So get down low, pull the chin, get as low as you think you can go, and then force yourself to go down even lower for 15. And get a good hold there, and then nice slow release. And keep the one leg straight. You're gonna bend the other leg. Put your foot right in the inside of that leg. Push that knee into the ground. Get a good lean forward. Now I like to just rotate it side to side. Different angles. Hit your legs at different positions, and it stretches different muscles. So just kind of rotate that chin all the way to the right, and then all the way to the left. Once that leg feels good, straighten it out. Do the same thing on the other side. Push that knee down, push it across. Once both sides are feeling pretty good, put both feet together. Pull those toes up. Pull the chin down nice and close to your toes. Once you get 30, 35, release, shake the legs out, get them nice and loose. Go get some. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go get it. Then you go down a second time, nice and low. Then I like to straighten them out, get a good shake in again. Get them nice and loose. Then for me, I like to lay it over onto left side. You're going to pull on the ankle. So the harder you pull, the more intense it gets, and you can also move the knee around different angles. Flip it over, other side, pull that ankle back. Hey, Finley, move here. What do you have in your mouth? Hey, what do you have in your mouth? Once both legs feel good, you could go back to the other side and do that a second time. I like to do that one twice, just because it hits so many different muscles. Just make sure that if you're pulling and all of a sudden you're starting to feel a little bit of pulling, like weird pain in your knees, then don't pull back as hard. But just make sure that you're feeling it all in the upper legs when you're doing that stretch. cross it over. So right over left. So if you're crossing right over left, you're gonna pull the knee to the left. So get a good pull. Some people like to put this arm across. You get a stretch like that. Gets the back a little bit more of a back stretch. So I usually like to do both. Pull it first, get a good pull on this hip. So you should feel it right on that right side hip. Pull it across. And once it feels good, then you can switch to that back stretch. And then I always like to roll it back. So in that same position, you're gonna roll it and you're gonna help pull that ankle toward you, and you're gonna push the knee away from you. So pull the ankle, push the knee. Set it up, do the same thing with the other leg, cross it over. This will be left over right, so now you're gonna pull the knee to the right, which should loosen up your left hip. What do you have in your mouth? What? Then we're gonna roll it back. Same thing. Pull your ankle toward you, push your knee away from you. Now I like to get in a lunge position, get that back knee down, nice long stride forward. So I'll back it up a hair. So I lean it forward, then you're gonna arch it back. The more you arch, the more you hit that bottom hip flexor. You get a good stretch in, or a good twist. Different angles, obviously hit it differently, so you can always adjust. Once you get a good 30 seconds, switch it up. Same thing with the opposite. Usually one is going to be tighter than the other. Like for me, my left one is always tighter. It always feels different. It always feels weird, especially after I run and do anything with the legs. It's always tighter, so just adjust. So I will spend a little bit more time on my left side for my hip flexor and my groins. So if you've done ab day and your abs are sore, you can always do cobra, arch it up. Make sure you take deep breaths. And then twist it to the side, hit those obliques. I know my obliques are sore right now. So twist to one side and make sure, I'm speeding this up, but make sure you get a good 30 to 35 seconds on every pull. See, my right side isn't quite as sore as my left. Not as sore, not as tight. So it all kind of depends. Good lean back. This definitely hits my troublesome left hip flexor, which has been giving me issues for a long time now. Pull the arms across, get the shoulders nice and loose. lot of push-ups this week. So obviously the shoulders and chest are probably a little bit tight. Get both sides. Up and over. Get a good lean. Get the triceps along with the obliques. If you have any neck tightness, you always do kind of neck rotations, side to side. But that's pretty much the routine that I go through, hitting the legs, the upper body, the core. So if you need any other specific areas, make sure you holler, put comments in the section below. Give us a big fat thumbs up if this stretch was helpful for you, and spread the word, hit subscribe, and I'll be dropping the high intensity video probably later today, just so you have it. So if you want to do like a workout and the stretch, you can do both. So it's already made. I'll just post it on the channel, and thank you for watching, and hopefully you have a good weekend. Make sure you stay healthy. Stay away from people for the most part, and hopefully next week is going to be our last week that we're kept out of the gym. Obviously nobody knows, but do everything you can to stay healthy, and hopefully we'll be seeing you in about a week from now. So lots of love. We'll talk to you next time. Peace out. Boop. Oh yeah. Gerties. One last shot of the girls. Poochum. This is Callie. This is Finley. Hi, Finn. Finley just realized that she likes hockey. Sort of. All right, we're out. Peace. Rugged North Fitness. Boom.